my name is Mumbai and I'm a T-level digital business services and I'm currently doing a placement at the University of Leicester.
My name is Ryan Karatella. I'm currently studying a T-level course, Digital Business Services. I'm currently at work placement, which is part of my T-level course. So yeah, let's get to it.
I think working under pressure is a big one. As you know, if you have a deadline for work at placement or you need to get it done within this set time, you need to figure out how you're going to break down the task and complete it in the set time. And I think confidence is a big one, not just confidence in the way I can do my work, but confidence for just asking for help. As I feel like when I first started, everything was new to me. I didn't even have a laptop in the beginning, but now I'm able to do tasks independently. And if I feel like I need a bit of help, then my line manager is always there to help me.
So the skills that I have gained are teamwork, communication, confidence, organization, motivation, experience, most importantly, adaptability, self-management, professionalism, and IT skills. So like Microsoft Office, PowerPoint, and especially Excel.
I learned that you shouldn't be afraid to ask questions, especially in the beginning. When I first joined, I didn't know how to use the system. I didn't know how to do any of these tasks independently. But then I realized I'm new here, so of course I don't know. So there's no shame in asking for help. And I think being independent is a very good skill, but relying on the skill set of those around you is very important. For example, there are people who've been working way longer in the team than me, but they're still using my expertise of data analysis on how I can help them, or even I get help from them for just asking questions or just sitting down and gaining knowledge from them. So I think in a professional environment, I think asking questions, asking help is basically the most important thing.
What I've learned in being in a professional environment is completely different compared to being at college, because when you're in a professional environment, you work with people who are, gentle, supportive, and understandable, and you learn about the policies and procedures of the workplace, whereas at college, you learn the content covered by your teachers and you get on with the tasks, and that's pretty much it. For example, you work with colleagues or your managers to complete the tasks, whereas in college, you is more of an independent work.
I think the socializing aspect. I've talked to some really interesting and kind people, and having that conversation with them every week when I come in, just learning about more about their job role. I think it's also increased my understanding, and I feel like I'm freely able to talk to everyone. And being part of a team is very rewarding. When we went out to our team day or we went out to lunch to say bye to our line manager, I think the social aspect of a placement, I really enjoyed that, as I don't feel nervous and I feel like it's a team that I belong to.
I enjoyed communicating and working with my line managers, doing the tasks that were set by my line managers, and seeking help from other people whenever I needed it.
I think the most challenging aspect is the time management, as if I'm only at placement once a week and I have other stuff going on in the week, it can be a lot to try and balance that, especially if you have something that's very time pressing, or you don't want to have to stay longer after. You're going to have to figure out how to organize your time. But I feel like with the organization system, a calendar app, or literally just writing down the steps you have to do each day, I think that really helps me to stay on track with everything and make sure none of my tasks are pending by the end of the week.
Being able to work under pressure, that is the most challenging. And trying to multitask by trying to complete one task and then another task at the same time. I think working under pressure is a big obstacle for me because I'm not used to it. Like, for example, when I have too many tasks that I have to complete, especially tasks that have the same deadline, I feel overwhelmed by them. So I think that will take me a long time to overcome.
I think it's been a really enriching and rewarding experience. Even though I'm on the technical side of the team, but I've seen the work that Pathways do and all the events, and being the person that actually does the data side, it might not be that interesting, but I've learned how important the public sector is. And working in the public sector, you can do any role in the public sector. You don't have to be a teacher. Data analysis is required in every aspect, to help a company or an organization get a better outcome.
My experience so far in this placement has been really enjoyable and relaxing because I've met people who are extremely kind, caring, and wonderful. And the tasks that my employer has set me are really fun and moderate. In my opinion, at work placement, you learn the skills that businesses are looking for in an employee. The task that you are set is not directly related to what you're currently learning in your course. Unlike college, the tasks set on work placement have no deadline to it, and they are more about what you can do based on what you have learned at college. It's also more to do with what you may want to do in the future, especially when you want to apply for a job role as a data analyst.